Teddy Bridgewater and the Denver Broncos, taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco. And off we go from Denver. KJ Hamler returning it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. First down, Bridgewater. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. 3 yards remain for second down. Now Bridgewater. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Finding his big receiver Patrick over the middle. And he will have a Broncos first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, these two teams, you may recall, they didn't play each other till late in the year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in Week 13. And it was the Broncos getting the road victory, so they'll look to take the season series now here in Denver. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Bridgewater now from the 50. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 2nd down at 5. Throwing now is Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And you see who they went after there, young rookie cornerback.
Yeah, and what else would you do? You've got to test him, and make sure you test him over time. It's not 1 or 2 throws. It's multiple per game, and people will test him.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Bridgewater. Out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Call it a loss of 5. A big sack to bring up 3rd down. Bridgewater now. Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Here's Joseph Charlton now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Well, these two teams, they met up in Denver earlier this season with the Broncos winning that one. So they're looking for the series sweep here in Denver. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. It's hauled in by Lee Smith. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Hardman sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep and curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On first down, Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 34. Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Baron Browning in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today. And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 2nd down. Boom. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. On the carry, it's Boone. The linebacker, Anthony Hitchens, there on the stop. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll go with Boone. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Throwing, Bridgewater. He finds his man, complete. That's Beck. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Broncos were their first trip to the red zone thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a first carry for their fullback. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Bridgewater. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And now look at him go. He's at the 50. The 30. 10. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Butker on for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got...
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he whips that one incomplete there. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Now Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Demarcus Robinson. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And a rout is on here in this first half. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Now Hill to return it. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Now Edwards-Helaire.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville, where it was the visiting Colts who were able to pick up the road victory. Carson Wentz leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. From there, it's a short trip in the Sunshine State down to Miami, as the Dolphins are at home as well. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. The Dolphins finish off a dreadful campaign with another loss. They could muster just 1 win all season, 1-16, as they get ready for big changes ahead. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium to see what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And they were losers in their ball game as they fall to the visiting Washington football team. Antonio Gibson, a touchdown run in the victory. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them, because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. It's complete to Robinson. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line. Now it's Mahomes again. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss.
So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. This a 33-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Bridgewater.
He'll get that complete to Albert O.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
And maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half. And that trend is continuing here.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing is Bridgewater. He finds his man, complete. It's Beck. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
The last 2 plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Here's Bridgewater. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That's double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
Set to take over, Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. And do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So that last play gives him a little more space now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. That catch good for only a couple. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
And again, it's Mahomes.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Alexander Johnson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Melvin Ingram showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To throw, Bridgewater.
Out quickly to Judy.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another 1st down. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you've got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off with great anticipation. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire.
And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line.
41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. The Chiefs on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
And he will have a Chiefs first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
And they're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage.
1st and 10. It's Edwards-Helaire with it.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Off the option, it's Edwards-Helaire.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Edwards-Helaire now off the option.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire.
And he's not even able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now there's also a flag down, and it's in the area of holding. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Here's Edwards-Helaire.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This